are going to make this cocktail for you now. And what we're going to do is we want to demonstrate kind of what we have here at San Manuel for this cocktail culture and what we've been developing and working on. So this is one element that we have started, and this is the $10,000 Rare and Fine is the name of this cocktail. And the reason for that being, as you can see, the ingredients are very rare and fine. We're going to start this build with A.H. Hirsch Bourbon, as Joey presents here to you. This one is a 16-year-old bourbon distilled in 1974 and then bottled in 1990. So it was bottled over 30 years ago, and because of that, those that have been drank from this have now reduced the count of how many bottles are out there, and so this has become even more rare to try to find. He's going to pour 2 ounces of this bourbon in there. A.H. Hirsch was the master distiller at Michter's Distillery back in the 70s, and this was one of his prized personal favorites. All right, and next, the piece that we are going to do next is our house fortified vermouth. For that, we took Chateau Lafite Rothschild 1996, a 100-point wine from our collection 86, and we have fortified that with Hardy's Print Tips, which is part of their Element series. This one here is $1,000 a dram. Traditionally, vermouths are fortified with a neutral grain spirit, but here we wanted to elevate the experience even more, and so we use this cognac. This vermouth has been aged in-house in barrels with the wine, the spirit fortified, that Print Tips cognac, a little bit of proprietary spice blend, and some ginseng and quinine. So we've created our own sweet vermouth to go into this Manhattan. Now the Lafite Rothschild has been given 100 points by both James Suckling and Robert Parker, 2 of the most revered wine reviewers. It is said to be one of the best wines to come out of that chateau ever.
And as an accoutrement to go along with the aromatics and the aromatization of our 1996 Lafite,
we have our house-made allspice dram bitters. We've used a proprietary recipe of spices in this dram, and it's on a base of a 151 spirit. So we're just going to use a very small amount of that to wake up everything in that cocktail. And now we are going to stir this cocktail, and the technique he's using is going to do 3 components. It's going to bring the cocktail down to temperature. It's going to dilute the cocktail 50%. And it's going to combine all of the ingredients. Once he has the proper temperature, dilution, and combination, he's ready to build it in the glass. Right. Now he's going to place a large format ice cube in the glass. And we're going to strain this cocktail over the top of that ice.
this glass, it is a complimentary keepsake, and it is from the beach.
Now the garnish for this cocktail is going to use the swath of orange to express the oil of the orange over the top of the cocktail.
This acts as a natural bitter. It opens up a lot of the aromatics and finishes with the bitter.
And as a final piece, the garnish on top of the cocktail, we have sourced from a local jeweler a very unique 14-karat gold and diamond pick with a Luxardo cherry and a orange twist. One of the classic garnishes for a Manhattan. All right. And there you have, rare and fine, a $10,000 experience.
It's an experience now. There we go.
There it is. All right.